Hello everybody, today I'm gonna talk in English because I would like to challenge myself more so that I will translate all the things that I talk on this, okay? And hey everyone, welcome you come back to my channel. My name is Hannah. Today I'm gonna discuss about how students chasing after the expectations of their parents and already forgot of their true dreams. Okay, so the topic today is, does the flashy success on the outside fill the void inside? First thing is the flashy success outside. What is the success outside? The success is what you achieve in real life when you achieve good scores. Second thing is when you participate in the competitions and you won the prize. The void inside is the emptiness you feel, which means that it's that silent, arching space within us that can't be filled with grace, lies, praise, relationships, or even accomplishments. It's the moment after you succeed and still feel nothing. It's the space behind the smile, the silence after the noise, the question that whispers, is this really it? So many students today are caught in a race to be excellent, a race to get into the best schools. But few stop to ask, those things are what you really want, or those things are start from the others' expectations on you. So this lead to the causes. Why do students always chasing after the expectations instead of chasing their dreams? I think there are three reasons for this. The first one is fear of being left behind. Students, especially from Asian, they have been trained to be a robot, to be someone who are perfect in any subjects, which make them really stressed and they scared if they not perform good enough, they would be cut off their family, and they are crave for their parents' attention. They are crave to hear compliments from people and especially the recognition, which makes them constantly prove themselves and want to be better than others to feel valuable. We have reason to social and family pressure, the expectations from their grandparents, their parents, their friends, their teachers, which makes them feel super stressed. And the most important thing is that they don't want to disappoint others, so they choose to keep silence and struggle themselves. Reason 3. Reason 3, in my opinion, I think it is really important. The reason 3 is the lack of self-connection. What is lack of self-connection? Lack of self-connection is when you just take care on the outside. You just put on mask. I have talked about the mask from the earlier video. The mask is something that you just sold for others to look at you, look at the emotions on your face. And the inner self is your true feelings, your true thoughts.
but you not take care good of it. So how can you connect with your inner self and be able to understand yourself more? Since that you can't connect with yourself anymore and you just live really pointless. That is lack of self-connection.
So this leads to the consequences. What happens when you lose your core? The emotional and psychological effects. The first one, a deep emptiness even in success. Second one, no real sense of self-worth, only comparisons. Third one, collapse under pressure because the inner foundation is weak. Just like a tree with no roots, one storm is enough to bring it down. Okay, so we have solutions. How can students reclaim their dreams and their inner core? The first one, I think, is to listen to yourself more instead of listen to the world. Through journaling, reflection, some simple quiet time. I often use reflection as a tool for me to understand myself more and to adjust my own journey. Second is to ask real questions. 3 questions about dreams. 1. Whose dream is this? Really? Is it truly yours or did someone else plant it in you? 2. If no one praised or rewarded you for it, will you still want to do it? 3. What used to light you up before life got noisy? Why did you stop chasing that? 3 questions about your inner core. 1. Where did you last feel like your true self? Not the version performing, pleasing, or proving. 2. What part of you have you silenced to fit in? And what would happen if you let it speak again? 3. Are you building a life you want? Or one you think others will approve of? We have the third one. Allow space to experiment and fail. Dreams don't grow in straight lines. For instance, in the past, I used to have a dream to become a perfect student who have many certificates and be the best student in my class. Now, my dream have become true, but on the way to achieve it and make it become real, I have met a lot of challenges and it is not a really easy way. You know, there are some nights that I couldn't even sleep and I often sleep really late, even until 12 p.m. I haven't slept yet because I have to finish my homework and it's really difficult and a hard time for me. In addition, some nights that I tried really much but no one knows about it. I feel really alone, dude, but I have get through it. I have passed it. And now I find this dream is just the fuzzy success outside, and I want to achieve something deeper than this is to take care of my inner self back instead of take care of my outside face. So I have one advice is that when you're on your way of achieve your dream, maybe you will face a lot of challenges and many times that you will fail down. You just want to give up, but believe me, trust in yourself. You could just rest, but don't give up completely. If you try it, you fail down,
Just give yourself some space to rest, but not get up. And the next morning, you wake up with full of energy and start over again. That is my advice.
Goodbye. So that is my video. If you like my video, please subscribe and please give me a like or a comment if you like it. Goodbye. See you on the next video.